In this era of financial fair play, revenue is vitally important to all football clubs. Of course, teams can raise funds by selling players, but matchday yields also play a key role in the sustainability of any professional side. The report, using data from 2023, notes that the past 12 months were a good year for the 20 top clubs, as their gate revenue grew by an extremely healthy 32%, with only 4 clubs reporting declines. It adds that the largest absolute increases in gate revenue were reported by Spanish and Italian clubs. Manchester United might not have had much success on the pitch in the post-Sir Alex Ferguson era, but at least the finances have been pretty healthy. Under the Glazers, the Red Devils have been run more like a money-making business as opposed to a football club, but that could change a little with NOS Group now arriving at Old Trafford. Interestingly, Man United only ranks 7th when it comes to the average gate yield per home match. Perhaps this will be boosted if Sir Jim Ratcliffe can deliver on his plans to turn the home stadium into the Wembley of the North. You'd be forgiven for expecting to see Real Madrid rank inside the top 3 for this list, but they just miss out by the narrowest of margins, under £1 million. Even a £30.78 million improvement from 2022 to 2023 isn't enough to see Los Blancos fare any better than 4th this time around. Failure to win La Liga or the Champions League last term wouldn't have helped finances. Still, you can expect the arrival of Jude Bellingham, and perhaps the future signing of Kylian Mbappe, to keep Madrid's matchday income looking pretty healthy for years to come. Perhaps the most surprising entry on the list, Tottenham Hotspur somehow find themselves 3rd here, the highest of all Premier League clubs, despite never winning that particular trophy, or any other silverware since 2008 for that matter. Still, if there is one thing Daniel Levy knows, it's how to get good value for money. And while the club may have spent over £1 billion on the new stadium, that's quickly paying dividends. Spurs have had a 34% increase in gate revenues in just a year, helped by the average £78.67 spent by fans every time they visit the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. When it comes to generating money from fans for every match, premium seating and the hospitality service on offer can help massively boost revenue. Paris Saint-Germain are the most extreme example of this, as they make a whopping £119.72 from fans on average thanks in part to this. Having Lionel Messi, Neymar and Mbappe on the books during 2022-23 would have massively helped bring tourists to the Parc des Princes last term too. But all 3 of those look set to be gone by the summer of 2024, so their finances could take a hit in the future. Barcelona's financial issues are well documented and the club have had to pull many levers to keep themselves afloat and competitive. Thankfully, that worked out pretty well last season and Xavi led his men to a title in La Liga. That impressive campaign was enough to bring in £6.5 million each home match day and justify the 2nd highest average gate yield per fan. However, form has dropped off this term, and matches have been moved from the Nou Camp to Luis Company's Olympic Stadium while renovations are going on. With that being the case, it seems as though there is a high chance that Barca's gate revenue will drop when new data emerges from 2024. Still, as seen with Spurs, this should pay off in the long run as the Nou Camp will be expanded to approximately 105,000 seats, meaning the already largest stadium in Europe is going to become even larger.